Wow, starting a conversation without me, how rude. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time, we took care of Sheba's Blade quest, kicking in a bunch of Napon all over the place, well, one Napon several times. And this time we're going to be exploring and doing all we can in the old factory, which adds in a lot of stuff after you reach the first lower orbit station. Bridget, I was thinking I'd go to Temple Ranch and take a look at Ishma. Go to the Titan Weapon dig site. Maybe I'll tag along. Tora wants to come too! Tora, very interested in Judiciary and Titan weaponry. In a rare instance where they remember that Poppy QT exists. That is what probably my biggest pet peeve is, that they just don't use QT that much at all. I get why you don't have Cutie Pie involved in a lot of stuff, because she is entirely optional, but normal QT, why not? Like, use Alpha all the time, but QT you, like, don't see for a long time. See, this is the way to Chicken Heart. Do you want to fight him right away?
We will forge a path.
Screw it, we're here anyways.
Tora counting on you.
Why not? Why not go for it?
Breaky, breaky.
Now he is a Pepito, which is... Pepito are very annoying enemies to face. They're not necessarily difficult, I wouldn't say, but they are very, very irritating. That's kind of their big thing, is that they are mainly there to annoy you. We do want... Yeah, would have preferred we could switch on over to QT, who we have as Dark, right? Yeah. We could switch over to QT for the Dark. Or not. I don't know what's killing us. Sure. Just go with that. You know, I don't really know how best to fight them, because again, they're just such interesting and annoying enemies. Oh, that's right, I have Morag really set up to do a bunch of specials. However, luckily we can get the nuclear blast off. Of course, the big thing with Chicken Heart is that it doesn't have much HP. I actually might honestly have the lowest HP out of anything.
I shall not lose to such a vulgar beast.
In I go! Yes! Danger, Master Point, danger!
Alright.
Too early to give in,
I mean, I guess.
Draw the enemy's attention.
Sure.
I can still.
I will take the free most of its health bar. But yeah, not expected. I don't really think we need to get any orbs. I don't think we're gonna chain attack at all. We just need to get a level 3. We should be fine. I mean, once we get a level 3, then yeah, I think Mara. I'm gonna call him Dogma. Like Mara. Won't make that much of a difference. Yeah, like we end up getting the extra orb anyways, but again, I don't think this will matter.
Request permission to use recovery function.
As long as we don't time out.
The enemy's element is now dark.
Danger, Master Khan, danger!
Did like nothing.
You needn't worry now. Danger, Master Khan, danger!
We could use our level 2 Cosmos. Ow. Well, I have a feeling I'm about to die. Yeah. So it's a good thing I didn't heal up Tora. Now, Nia, if you could heal me up. Ooh. Does Keeper do anything? Or is that just an evade? Oh, really? I think we can take care of him pretty quickly.
This was the fault of negligence. It will not happen again.
I mean,
I
wouldn't really
suggest
say it was the fault of
reevaluating our
negligence,
battle
Morag.
tactics.
I mean, yeah, this is just gonna be a decent bit of fighting.
Trust in the bonds of fate. Teach Tora how to fight.
Not necessarily like a ton of fighting. Oh, okay. I mean, we have 3 really high-level unique monsters. Of course, Big Mara included in that. One super boss, and then obviously you see the 99 in there. I think there's a 97, I want to say. Also, let's do that. I mean, if we can get a chain attack, then like, that'd be cool. But I'm not gonna rely on us being able to get a chain attack. It's really unlikely that we will. We can at least get Ruinous Weather. Again, like, there's no seals that would really help us out. So, kind of just have to deal. Okay. So it just relies on me getting another. I think one of the big things, I guess, Seal lower affinity can help, because I might be confusing this with Heat in Xenoblade 1, but I do believe that missing lowers your affinity. Hey, can you guys revive me before we time out?
To such a vulgar beast.
It's not Morag's
Thank you.
I owe you my life, Tora.
These guys really have some punch.
Too early to give in, Token.
What the? What?
Forgive me.
What? It didn't even... Oh, that's right. His normal attacks can topple. Anyways, I did forget about that.
Entering
I-
mode.
If Nia just used the... did Nim level 3, and we would have been fine, but...
Commencing support.
Ah, well. Jesus Christ, that's a long range. Yeah, I'll commentate through this one, and if we lose again, I'll just do speed-ups. I'll do a speed-up of our winning attempt. Because I don't think this is going to be much of an issue. He's annoying, but Dugmara is... I don't want to say Dugmara is easy, because, I mean, obviously not, but, like, it doesn't... It's a luck-based fight a lot of the time. Like, I mean, there still is... It's very high difficulty, and obviously there's things you can do to mitigate that luck factor, but a lot of it is kind of just based off of, you know, how often is he going to topple you with his generic, or with his basic, how often is he going to use his big abilities. And it's a lot of things. You know what? This is gonna be a ballsy play. But
Think you're up to it,
we're
Tora?
still gonna try it at least.
This is power of Poppy.
Elemental burst.
We'll see how this goes.
By the power of Mother Nature.
Magnificent.
I mean, that's some pretty decent damage. If we had one more, then I feel like we'd be perfect. One more orb, because then we could get Cosmos level 3. Oh, ooh, that Zenobia 2 did a ton of damage. I think PewDiePie 2 is pretty strong. Ooh, that is quite a bit of damage. And then, of course, Cresset 2 is very good, but I don't necessarily know if it's a ton of damage. Yeah.
Finish.
show them.
Cosmos!
Yeah, I think we got this.
Is not to be underestimated.
This is power of Poppy.
And then we just Cosmos 3. It's outside of the chain attack. It is perfectly fine.
Magnificent.
And there we go.
Yes!
Not too bad of a fight, honestly. That does unlock the Chicken Heart Challenge.
Of course.
Challenge mode of fight. I don't know what's special about it, but I don't think it's one that's really worthwhile. But we'll just punch that open. And we still got a few things out here. Of course, we did see Unflinching Saxton up in here. I still have Industrial Sword of Tour active. Do I want to fight them? Are they going to give me a choice? Am I in the wrong building? No. I do have Industrial Sword of Tour still active, but I didn't do that. I just, you know, because I just haven't bothered to go back and finish off. I could do that now, but oh, did I ever? There's an area in here that I don't know if I've showed off. I don't remember if we've ever come into Near's panic room. Obviously, he will be Near will be here. I think until after Gigarosa. I think he's in here for that long. Because, I mean, it makes sense. It's his panic room. He's got to go and actually make use of it. Heat storage, yeah, I know. There's a Napon waiting in here, but that's fine. So actually, what do they need all the heat for? Probably the artificial blades that they made. The very, very, very many of them. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember what happens when you come here between. No, I do know. The place is just empty. And we've got a Jade driver, Jade driver. I don't know, man. We got 2 lads here, and there they are. Like, I don't know where my teammates are. I want to focus on this guy just because he's the healer, and I find Twin Wings to be the most annoying enemy blade type. I don't know what it is about them, but they just always give me problems. I have electric? Alright. Didn't even realize I had Alpha on electric. I mean, this should be an easy fight. I mean, we just beat Chicken Heart Dugmara, who I don't know if Dugmara can ever be considered more difficult than Tyranitar.
Roger.
I think we've aggroed some enemies on the lower floor with that. Yeah, no, we absolutely have. Just focus on this guy. I don't actually know if they can attack us from down there. I mean, like, obviously it wouldn't make sense if they could, but, you know, making sense doesn't necessarily have to happen. That. Unflinching Saxton, at least he's not unpushbackable Saxton, am I right? Can you become the Cumbry? Looks like we... Okay. Yeah, and then because, I mean, our only smash is on Tora, who his AI is too inconsistent, where I don't think the AI switches fast enough on Tora as you could. Because, like, it's very easy if you're playing as Tora to just get a full to do everything but the break in the driver combo by herself, like, real quickly. But, oh well. Well, Zenobia 4. Do I want to try fighting Tyrannosaurus next? I do want to fight him next time, I think. Yeah, I think I will. Here's what I'll do next time. We'll make our attempts at Tyrannosaurus. We'll see how it goes.
Is not to be underestimated.
I mean, this definitely is the team, but there's things I can make better work of. The big drop from Chicken Heart Dagmara is the Freon chips. Freon chips have the highest base attack value, so they can be very useful in that way, but generally speaking, you're going to want things that I think really I forget what they're called. The crit chips, I think, are usually considered better. I think they're dialed in? No. Oh, did not mean to do that. Whoops, the daisies, pressed the wrong button. Ah, well.
Leave the vanguard to me.
That's fine. You can get the overkill XP, I suppose.
Think you're up to it, Tora?
Tora, right here. Here we go.
Is it the Tachyon? No, Tachyon is actually the very interesting one. Damn, why can't I remember the name of these?
This is not the end.
Just looking through all of them. The, Moon Matter. There we go. That's what they're called. The Moon Matter chips are probably your best ones, which those are the...
Think you're up to it, Tora?
10? Yeah, Fuzzy King 10. Drop. So, very good to grind out Fuzzy King 10 if you just want really good weapons. I might have to. But we'll see how we do against Tyrannotitan. It'll be an interesting one. For sure. Yep. I don't know why I thought that you had a mash. Yeah, well.
Let me take care of it.
We're getting so much aggro from enemies that we can't even, that we're not even anywhere near.
An arresting display of
Here, we'll just... Yeah, they can attack us from down there, even though it makes no sense. Let's just run along. Yeah. And then our last location for this is, I think, through here? I think this is the easiest way to get to it.
Locating position.
Well, okay. It almost certainly isn't. Heart to heart there. Or... I think it's Tora and QT. I mean, this works. I believe it's in here? Right? No? Not right. Oh, hold up. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Oh. To our right. When we exit. So.
And we're you.
We.
The adventure continues.
Drop down. Oh, where Gigarose is. Okay. I know where we're going. Or the first fight with Rosa.
We've arrived.
Locating position.
Bulge Harbor, turn around. And... where you at. There we go. Swoops on in. Is Anticipated Enzian Jaja, I believe is how it would be pronounced. Chinese pronunciation is something that I will always struggle with, because there's a lot of sounds that just, like, not necessarily unnatural. Like, that's the wrong, definitely the wrong word for it, is unnatural. But they're very different from what you have in English. Like, I really do want to eventually learn it, mainly just because I find the Romance of the Three Kings to be absolutely hilarious. Because, sadly, they have actually found out that it's, like, definitely not accurate, but it's a lot more fun to consider it as a important piece of any sort of country's history that starts off with a wizard meeting a ghost. I love the Romance of the Three Kings. It's so ridiculous. But, yeah, this is definitely... Point is, it's a Chinese name. Or a Chinese style name, at the very least. Let's do all of this. Should be able to... There we go. And really, come on, god damn. I probably could have gone for. Yeah, well, we can just go for the second sun at least. From why did I think that was a mash? Whatever, it's fine. I might switch Zenobia over to Veil, probably not, for Tyrann Titan.
Yes, master.
Concentrate your fire! God, I love Morag so much. Morag's so cool. Again, like, I'm still astounded that we actually managed to get Cosmos, and like, at a reasonable time too. Like, a lot of the time, like, the last thing that you're doing in the entire game is grinding for getting Cosmos, because again, she's very unlikely to show up. Always has a... I think her max value is 0.01, I think. Point is, she's the rare... Yeah. Yeah. Either 0.01 or 0.1. But TLDR, it takes a long time for you to get her because she's just very rare. Let's go with that. I feel like we could have very reasonably done that deathless, but I wasn't paying attention to my health. And what I would like is... I think I would prefer if we got into... You switched over to Nim. But you don't seem to want to switch over to Nim. I mean, I'm watching the right to see if she switches, but she doesn't wanna. Okay, I nearly missed it. Oh well, Tor will be able to hit the final. Yeah, get the smash on there for the Dark Tide. Really? Yeah, that's a really good combo in there. There are some Smash arts. I believe it's Morag and Zeke's. Morag and Zeke's Mega Lance arts, or Smash arts, I believe are actually slow enough that you can double up if you time it right. So like you get both the fusion combo for launch and smash. Of course, the level 3 smash is very difficult to get just because of timing. I mean, yeah, it's just such specific timing. We could probably just finish off with a chain attack after this. Boom! 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 See, like, realistically, Like, it's
Anytime.
really a terrible idea to not use Rex. Because Numa is super good. Go figure. But, like, I don't know, I just don't wanna. I like the crew that I have right now. We'll do that.
Think you're up to it, Tora?
Right here. Poppy ready to face anything.
Pop that. I know we have a fire. Make sure I actually press the fire.
You shall not be scared.
Like, I know I definitely, you know, could or should use Rex. It probably switching like objectively speaking, the better move would be to switch Cosmos to Rex or have Cosmos on Rex, and then probably Nia as a blade. Then I think usually Zeke is like, yeah, for meta stuff, Zeke I think is usually considered the better driver between two adults. But also, I like Morag and think Morag is really cool. And then Nia just works really good as a dedicated healer, and I really like dedicated healers. So, you know, leads us to this. And, because, again, Rex is the best driver in the game because, well, he has access to everything. And late game Tora might be better. Actually, no, late game Tora is probably the best. Followed then by Rex, and then it's a pretty wide gap between them. I think usually Nia's considered the worst driver, but I don't really care about that. As much as I do respect, like, a bunch of, you know, people following the meta, I think following meta is boring. Like, I don't know. But regardless, that's a whole other tirade that I'll probably not get into. Probably. And that'll do it for this time. I think next time, we're gonna go in at least, well, okay. For sure we'll end up taking out Tyranitar next time. Question is just how long will it take me? But that's not something for you guys to worry about, probably. But until then, see you guys.